Good evening, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. My name is Nick Williams. I'm the digital marketing director for the new Banister Ford of Marlow Heights. And I'm here today on today's episode of Ask the Expert on WHUR. I have my executive manager, Mr. Devron Stevenson of the new Banister Ford of Marlow Heights.
Hey, good afternoon. Actually, good evening. Once again, my name is Devron Stevenson, executive managers of Banister Ford of Marlow Heights. We call it Suitland and also Temple Hills. Always great to be with you. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate what you're doing for us in the digital campaign. Um, I know Nick had a couple concerns and questions that you may be asking yourselves how to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle at this time. And we're definitely here and appreciate you joining in and listening. And any questions that you may have, we definitely want to answer as many as we possibly can in this time. I've been in the car business since I think 1997. Um, it's definitely been exciting. It's a lifestyle for me and what we want to do as we've done in other stores that Mr. Bannister owns. He actually owns two Nissan stores and looking to acquire others. Is to make sure we have the best customer service that we can give our clients, and that's the main goal. We want to make sure we take care of people and our customers and making sure that they have the best customer service when they talk about Banister Ford of Marlow Heights and also the Nissan stores that he has in Virginia.
So yes, thank you for that, Devron. We actually opened, just for you guys that didn't know, we opened up last year, April of 2021, and we are a new black-owned business in the PG County, Maryland area, and we this is a very exciting opportunity for us. We are now partnering, partners with the Howard University, WHUR Radio. So it's a very exciting moment for us, and we're very grateful for the community welcoming the new Banister Ford of Marlow Heights. So, what I want to get into first with Mr. Devron is, if you guys don't know what's going on right now, is that we're having a national chip shortage issue across all dealerships and all brands, makes, and models, and it's originally hindering us from the pandemic, and it's a kind of like a trickle effect. So Devron, can you just kind of chime in for a second about what's going on with the current climate of the automotive business?
Well, what has happened, and many of you may know, and it's definitely affected not just the car industry, but a couple of industries that use chips to kind of mass produce their products. What it has done for us is that it has limited the amount of new car inventory we can have that we actually sell to consumers. So what it has done, it actually has lowered the number of cars we have. Also, it has somewhat increased because the scarcity of vehicles has definitely climbed. Of course, we're looking for it to be over as soon as possible. What we have done, like many have done in the past, we have transported a lot of our energies to selling pre-owned vehicles because we have them and they've already been produced. So it kind of happened all of a sudden. We were used to, and I have been used to since a while, being able to sell as many new cars as possible. But this is definitely has been a change, and but as we do, my the owner of the dealership told me to work through and follow the processes and to make sure we do those things, but customers have a best understanding of purchasing an automobile. So we don't want to limit ourselves because there's a shortage of inventory. We definitely want to increase our customer service. Our pride to this region. We haven't been here before. This is definitely new to us. We kind of started in Charlotte and Atlanta and Virginia and now in DC. And we definitely want to keep the same course we've had in the past. And I was talking to Nick and a few other people that one of the main things we're concerned about is um, is how we treat people, how we do our digital retailing, how we follow those steps where people um, consider that we are a minority dealership, and we would definitely like to spread that we're one or two minority dealerships in Maryland, and we're doing all we can. We do have the concern of chip shortages. We do have the concern of managing our used car inventory where we're not overpricing our cars just to take advantage of the cars that we do have, and we're making sure that during those times that that we respect you and your time, and the things that you have as we go to this as temporarily change. We don't think it's going to last forever at all. So during these times, we're going to stand the course, and we're going to be proud and hold our principles as far high as possible, so that we continue to do what we do now and in the future.
Great information, sir. Definitely, definitely great information. And I just really want to harp on just the, the fact that this is a very unique situation, that dealerships are going through right now. So, being that there is a chip shortage, this is a chip that goes into, a lot of different technology that we use every day, like cell phones, laptops, and, I believe even airplanes even use this chip. And so, when this happens, now we kind of have to shift our strategy to where we have to really overload on pre-owned vehicles. And, we're really selling a lot of pre-owned vehicles right now. So, our strategy is kind of now shifted. We do want to still sell new cars. However, we really have to, push the used cars because we're very limited on the new cars that the manufacturer is sending us. So, that's a very great point, Devron. And, just to add on to that, being that we are a minority owned business, this is also a very unique situation because we're partnering with a very historic Black college, university, Howard University, and they're partnering with a family Black owned business right here in the Maryland, D.C., Virginia area. So definitely wanted to shine some, highlight that, and let's segue next into let's talk about briefly about the just educating slightly on for the community on purchasing and financing a pre-owned vehicle, because being that most of our inventory is filled up with pre-owned vehicles. So Deron, just kind of touch on for a second, just what's the kind of advice that you would give somebody generally when they're looking for a pre-owned vehicle?
Well, first of all, in any purchase decision that you make, um, car buying decisions are usually number two, if not number one, of the most expensive item you're going to purchase. If you have not purchased a home, your car buying experience will probably be the number one experience purchase that you will have at that present time. So, in any case, you need to be absolutely comfortable about making that decision. Of course, it's not necessarily a 30-year loan, 5, 6, 7 years, or how many years that you purchase, but you need to be very comfortable that when you make this decision, that is something that you have agreed to pay that loan, especially on time. Some of these concerns um, are really in place now because we're starting to see an increase in pre-owned prices. So, with the increase in prices, your payments going up, the terms being what they are going to be, your payment sometimes may increase what you may have expected to pay. So, to say the least, you definitely want to be comfortable. You want to make a mindful decision. Um, you don't want to be talked in something that this month it's a I can pay the payment for the first 90 days or the first three payments. You want to be comfortable that over that 60 month or 72 month or however you decide to keep the vehicle, that your payments will definitely be on time. Um, like I said, I don't think this call it a crisis or whatever, the chip shortage or an increase in pre-owned car inventory over new car inventory will last very much longer. But just be confident in the decision that you make when making that either one or second most expensive purchase that you may make in your lifetime. So just it's all about feeling very comfortable. And we here at Banister Ford, um, we have a great sales staff. Um, we we're very well managed. Um, Managers definitely get involved. We're not going to talk you into making a poor decision. I mean, we're here to one, sell, service, also educate our consumers that this is a well-designed plan, because we don't want you for the first time. We want you over several car decisions and several referrals and several understanding that they're not selling me a car, but they're building a relationship, whether it's the sales department or the service department or the parts department and customer service, that the last thing we want to do is take advantage of what's going on, sell you an item, and then get out of service. We want routine buyers, and our history is to stay here and prove to the community that we're more than car selling guys. We're over, it's customer service for a lifetime. And that's what we want to do for the next 40, 50 years as a dealership stands. But you have to be comfortable. We're not trying to make all the money in the world and scare our customers away and never see them again. So just make sure those vehicles that you want to purchase are the vehicles that you want to purchase. Educate yourself on what's going on in the market. Don't make a rash decision because one day you want this vehicle that's very expensive now, and next thing it becomes a payment or purchase choice or something else you want to buy. Where so just you can always stop by. I'm always here. We can definitely shake hands and we can just talk about the purchase process. Do we want you to buy a car? Absolutely. That's why we come to work. But we want you to be educated about the entire process. We don't. It's not a you get the keys and you walk away. You get the keys, and if you have concerns or just want to be educated, we're here to educate you. We just that's part of our process, and we're here for a long time to educate many customers. And as a minority dealership, you know that's where we're gonna put our foot down and make those proud decisions for you and also us.
Very well said, Devon. I really appreciate everyone tuning in today. Hey, if you're a Howard U student, or even if you're a parent of a Howard U student, just tell your kid, just see if they can come down to Banister Ford and just see what we're about. Even if you're in the market to change your career, we're, like I said, that we're a very new dealership. We opened up last April, April of 2021, and we have plenty of opportunities here if you're looking for a career change. And if you're looking for a vehicle, new or pre-owned vehicle, we have affordable vehicles here at the new Banister Ford of Marlow Heights. So, I appreciate, everyone tuning in this afternoon. Do we have any questions?
Um, I see a question. How long does it take to buy a new car um, after purchase? I'm not quite understanding. Are they saying how long does it take to buy a new car after a purchase of another car, or how long does it take to purchase a new car? So I guess they get back in a time. A great credit score. Well, everybody has several banks. Um, and banks, they vary from sometimes the mid-range beacon score somewhere in the 600s, but there are banks that will do beacon scores less than 600. A great credit score, of course, is the best is 850 on most credit bureaus. We have banks that we developed to do any scores if it's sometimes below 500 all the way to 850. It's just the banks that we choose, and once again we will educate you on that bank that we use. In that case, we'll go over your interest rates because most people are definitely concerned and should be concerned with their interest rates, which actually is going to drive their payment. So, but we're here. I mean, we're flexible, and we definitely will talk to you and educate you about what's going on, and we'll definitely try to line that payment that's going to be most affordable for you. Um, but also, thank you, Nick. We're definitely looking for employees here. We just started. There's some positions. If you want to apply online, Banister Forward of Marlow Heights, there's an application that you can apply online for employment, and we're definitely here to take those and answer your questions. I think there's also a question. How long does it take to deliver a new car after purchase? In Maryland, you can sign your paper and take your new car immediately. It's not a state like other states where you have to wait. Um, you sign the contract and the vehicle is yours. We will verify your insurance and you can drive away. And we try to make this process. Sometimes buying a car dealer is like going to a dentist office. It would seem we don't want to make it that way at all. We want you in and out of here in 45 minutes or less. The salesperson is educated to go over the particular items that you want and maybe some more. And we get you in and out of our business office with the appropriate title work in Maryland or DC or Virginia. And at that point, you drive away as happy as you possibly can be on buying a brand new automobile.
So this next question said, if someone is looking for employment, what positions are currently available? Hey, I mean, we're needing, some help in kind of every area. If you have great customer service, we're looking for customer service representatives. If you are interested in possibly selling the product, we have positions open for that as well. Generally, if you have good customer service, and generally, if you are just a kind and you're a great person, we want you to interview you. So just you can apply online at bannisterford.com, or you can actually give us a call. You can give us a quick call at 301 278 8170. So that's 301 278 8170. You can go right online or give us a ring. We're open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturdays, and we are closed on Sundays. So if you are looking for a new career change and you don't want to work on Sundays, we are closed. The Banister Ford is closed on Sundays.
I tell you
So
this, Nick, we're always looking for salespeople, sales professionals. We're always looking for service technicians. Um, Also, we have a position, office manager. We're looking for an office manager in our accounting department, and so please, send us your information as quick as possible. Um, and we're available for hiring, and I mean, I can promise you this: it's a great place to work. Um, Everybody loves one another. We definitely believe in Christian values, which is awesome, and you know, it's awesome place to be a professional in the car business.
look like we have one more question that says that what would the advice you would give to a student looking to buy a used car? It's a great question.
Well, once again, you have to figure out, and you have to this. It's like it's research now. We're in a market where things are kind of loomy, um, but you want to be able to make that payment. I mean, credit is a huge item, um, and I think we all know. If we don't, we need to know quickly. Um, but you have to make sure the payment fits your budget. You also have to make sure that when you buy a pre-owned car, that you do the investigation on the pre-owned vehicle. Um, Carfax it's a tool that you should always use. Taking your car to a outside service mechanic to that he can check the details. You may have 16,000 movable parts. Have him check the details on the 16,000 movable parts. Um, Kind of follow the advice from that mechanic that's not selling you the automobile. Make sure he's truthful. Make sure you know him, but make sure that you're buying what you want, that you can pay for it, and it's mechanically fine. Sometimes we will come across consumers that want a very inexpensive vehicle, and many times the inexpensive vehicle um, does not hold the standards that you think it may have, and you don't want that, and we don't sell those automobiles. We're a friendly business, and the last thing I want to do is sell you a car in 45 minutes and have to, you know, calm you down for 6 hours on why your car is not working. That is not good, and it is absolutely bad business. So, I, you know, I suggest that you do at least those three things. Uh, so, but definitely make sure your car is mechanically fine when you take it out of inventory.
Yes, sir. Well said. Very well said. That's all facts, folks. So appreciate you guys tuning in tonight for Ask the Expert with myself, Nick Williams, the digital marketing director for Banister Ford and the Banister Automotive Group, and my executive manager, Mr. Devron Stevenson. Thank you guys. You have a great evening and take it easy. See you next time.
Take care. Thank you.